Hello everybody, my name is Nigel and you have found Älkëmï. This is your full moon love reading. We're going to be starting with what you're coming into this full moon with, what you're learning during the full moon, what you're receiving, and what you're leaving with. And over here we will put your main sources of coming and leaving. It'll all make sense to you as I'm doing it. We will clarify it as well, and I will see you during your journey. Timestamps are in the comments. Namaste. Hello Aries, welcome to your full moon reading. Okay, let's get started. So to begin with, you have at the beginning of the reading here, autumn. And autumn, I absolutely love this card. It's a beautiful card. It obviously stands for autumn, the fall. It's the culmination, you know. It could be viewed as a harvest, right? Resolution, closure. Here, coming into this full moon season, some of you might be experiencing a breakup of a happy home or a happy relationship or a happy situation that we once regarded as our future. Here, what we're learning is to let go of the past. This is the card of nostalgia, looking back. It's reversed. We're learning to let go. And with this autumn card, that sort of blends together. Over here, it's what we're leaving behind, right? What we're leaving behind is determination. What were you determined to keep? What are you being asked to let go? Here, this is what we're receiving, and you couldn't ask for a nicer card. We're receiving the rejection or the loss of a toxic tie, a toxic behavior. In this situation, with all these cards, it certainly looks like a toxic relationship to me. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is beautiful, especially for an Aries reading. It's the Empress, Aries energy, you stepping into your power. Now, what we have here towards the end is ash. And that makes sense as well when you think about it. Because what is ash? It's the past. It's something that has burnt up, that has dissolved. It's something that is in our memory, that it needs to be released. Ash is what's left of the situation. You are going to be, this is definitely a journey of healing. With this at the bottom of the deck, it is a beautiful focal point to look forward to. It doesn't look like an easy journey. It looks like something that you counted on as being your last stop. May not be. Show me. It looks like somebody, it looks like there might be somebody that you are being asked to move on from. Thought they were very slick, thought they were very smart in some way. It says December, you're being asked to let go of something. And this makes sense. So this is a complete full moon cycle we're talking about. It's not one day, right? So it's this full moon to the next full moon in December. And for this to come out, it makes sense. You're being asked to learn to let go of what needs to be let go of. I usually don't take all these cards for one placement, but I am going to. It says the fly, a period of depression. This might come with a period of depression, for sure. Disappointment in a lover or a friend. In this situation, I can't help but think it is a lover. I'm going to take this half of the deck. Show me the devil, please. Show me the devil. Show me the devil. Show me the devil reversed for Aries. Show me the devil reversed for Aries. Boop, 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 boop. We have You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Yes, and it's toxicity. This is you're being asked to let go of this toxic relationship. Reach out to happiness. This is in the receiving column. You will be receiving happiness, Aries. And obstacles you're going to overcome. Listen, no matter what, you're being looked after by the Empress. Show me what they're leaving behind. Leaving behind the determination to see this through. Compliments from an admirer. You know, you might be with someone, or you might be involved with someone here, Aries, who gaslights you, who breadcrumbs you, who love bombs you. It's a toxic tie. You're being asked to look at this as a harvest. Turn this into the ash it belongs to and release it to the wind. December is going to be a key month for you in this situation. We all have to make decisions for ourselves. I can't tell you what you're going to do. You're going to tell me what you're going to do. But I can certainly tell you what's going on now and what's possible for you, right? So what's possible for you here is you stepping into your power as the Empress in December and making this decision. I really hope this helped. We're going to be doing full length extended love readings in December if you're interested. It's always free. I never charge for anything, and I wish you the best and brightest full moon. Namaste. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your full moon reading. Okay, so what we're going to do is, by the way, this is a cycle. This is from the full moon in November to the full moon in December. So you have a whole cycle for these things to take place. So what you're starting with here, what you're coming into the full moon energy with, is the Page of Cups reversed, and it could be you making an offer to someone that does not pan out, or you not making an offer that you maybe want to make. But this is an offer that's not being made, and that's what you're coming into the full moon this month with, okay? Here, what you're learning is the truth. You're going to be learning the truth about something. And this came in right side up, and the Ace of Swords is beautiful truth energy. Over here, what you're receiving, I'm proud to report, is your Four of Wands. This is your happily ever after. This could be a relationship. It is a relationship. It's a relationship because this is a love reading, okay? This is a happily ever after card. This is the potential to this is what you could receive this month. You couldn't ask for it in a nicer spot, in a nicer placement. Over here, what you're leaving behind is the Four of Swords reversed. So what you're leaving behind is inaction. Once you learn the truth about something, you're no longer going to be inactive about this situation. Now, the bottom of the deck, before I get to this, the bottom of the deck, you had the King of Swords, and this is an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, right? This very well could be the person on your mind, okay? Or this could be you stepping into this energy, this sword energy of, okay, I've learned the truth. Now, let's do something about it with the sword. Let's, or like I said, this could be the person of interest that's on your mind. Now, you grabbed as you're entering the month, you did pull the Sulfur card. And if you look at this, the Sulfur card is about evaporation, up and down, both and. It's on an esoteric level. Sulfur is the first of what is known as the tria prima, or the three primes. Along with salt and mercury, it makes up the threefold phenomenon that symbolizes uniting of soul, body, and mind. to put it simply, it's not always the most comfortable situation to be in, right? Sulfur is not known for smelling very nice. But with this Ace of Swords, I really believe that you're coming into some sort of change here, right? And you do have tin as being, you know, your exiting card. And that's, if you look at this, you have Jupiter guiding you, right? I love, that is my favorite planet. It's malleable. It bends to whatever you need it to bend to, right? Tin is not known as a strong metal, but it is malleable. You could mold it. So it looks like you might be, I don't know what the word is, you might be bending to suit a situation, which isn't typical Taurus energy. Taurus people don't like to bend, right? But that's what you're moving into to get to here as it stands, right? It's, if you look at tin, right, it can't withstand much weight or pressure. So this situation here might be delicate, at least initially. But you could mobilize it. You could mold it. When this card appears, you may have reached the situation may have reached a point where you have to make a choice. You have to make a decision. Jupiter is here as success. Anytime Jupiter's involved, I get excited. Let's clarify everything, okay? So what do we have here? Let's look at this Page of Cups. Show me the Page of Cups, please. Too many cards. Okay. Show me the Page of Cups. Show me the Page of Cups. Yes. 2. I'll take 2. It says you were highly thought of. There's 3. And you know what? I'm just going to take them. And this is, listen, this is the Tower, but if you look at it, it's success. And there's a fair woman here. So it could be a man if that's what you, if that's who you're in a relationship with, then it's a male. If you're a heterosexual man, then this is a woman who's fair. Could be blonde woman. It could be someone with light skin. There is success here, but you do have the Page of Cups reversed, which means you're either not offering yourself or something's not being done. All right? It's just not being done. There is success here with Jupiter and these 3 cards. So let's look at your Ace of Swords, your Sword of Truth. That is what you're learning, and you have another woman here. And it doesn't say dark or light. It says dealings or relationship with a woman. And it's finding out the truth about something. And it's not a bad truth. There is no bad truth here, okay? It's all good. But the truth seems to set things in motion. You have air sign on the table. You have woman on the table twice. So for those of you who are in a relationship with a woman, this is serious confirmation. The cards are very slippery for your reading. I'm wondering if that means something. Show me what Taurus is receiving. You're receiving all these cards. So you have the Sun here with your 4 of Wands. That's happiness, well-being. And you have some dissatisfaction with your life. And maybe that's what's leading you to this situation. And you also have a flag. So you have there is a flag here. There is, you're staking your claim. You're staking your ground. There is a sun. There is the 4 of Wands. That to me, the flag is almost like another wand. I am going to take half this deck and half this deck and show me what you're leaving with. Show me what Taurus is leaving with here. Taurus. You're pulling so many cards. Advice from a friend. There is some advice from a friend that you're leaving this month with. And you're also leaving behind in action. And it says you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Perfect. Listen, you start this month off with this full moon season with this Page of Cups. And if you notice, this would be giving a gift or receiving a gift from someone. It was reversed. You're leaving the month with receiving something, or giving something. See, even this is sort of ambiguous, right? It says giving or receiving a gift. You have Jupiter in your corner. You have air signs, galore. So whatever it is that's happening is positive. It is a positive learning experience. Something happens to set something into motion so you could stake your claim and move ahead and come up with some sort of a plan. This is what I see here. And with tin, there are certain things that are delicate, that need to be approached delicately, not in a crazy way. That's really the only warning here. Other than that, it's smooth sailing for you. I wish you all the best, and I will see you in December. Namaste. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your full moon love reading. Now, this is a journey from this full moon in November all the way to the full moon in December. So let's get started. We have to start off. This is what you're coming into this with, and it's the sun upside down. You might very well be not feeling your best, feeling very unhappy, disturbed, like you have no light. Your world could feel very dark right now. You have here what you're learning, and what you're learning is to let go of certain things that you may have held as very important in your life. It's Taurus energy. By the way, that's Leo energy. If you learn this lesson, I really think it'll benefit you. There is something that needs to be let go, and it's something that's been going on in your life for a very long time. This also could be a marriage that you need to get out of. But it very well could be a long-standing belief. Over here, it's what you're receiving. What you're receiving is a way to balance things in your life a little bit better than you have been. The warning, of course, would be don't spend so much time balancing that you miss those ships in the background, because you're going to have an opportunity and you don't want to miss that, right? Over here, it's what you're leaving behind. And what you're leaving behind is feeling this awful battle-weary exhaustion. You're tired. You don't want to go on sometimes. You feel very, very exhausted, but you're leaving that behind. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and that's what's possible. That's what you don't see coming. And if you do all the things you're supposed to do, this is abundance. It's wealth, it's abundance, it's success. Over here, you have, starting the month, right, you have the new pearl. And, the new pearl is, in order to make a pearl, you have to get some sand and irritate it. It's basically an irritation, right? It's an irritation, it's grit, it's waiting. Pearls take a very long time to manifest, right? To form. So you, along with this feeling like your light has gone out of your life, you're waiting for something, you're in this period of irritation. But as you're leaving the month, as you can see, you have virgin's milk. And this is, purity. It's something new. If you look at this, there's a star there. And with this, it's a wish coming true. It's a wish being granted. It is something brand new. It's that ship on the horizon that I don't want you to miss because you're too busy trying to balance things, and you're trying to get through things by balancing everything and making sure everything's okay for everybody, and you're missing something in the background there. Show me the sun in reverse. Show me the sun in reverse, please. Show me the sun in reverse. You have stepping into a new experience. I would say so. This is absolutely a new experience for you. You're stepping out of the dead sun and moving into something different, something better. What you're learning, show me what you're learning with this Hierophant. You have a period of ill health. And that would make sense. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't like to predict health issues. I'm not a doctor, but I could see how your health would be affected by this feeling irritated, feeling like the sun's gone out, feeling like there's something in your life that's stagnating and not going anywhere and not producing any happy, warm feelings for you. You feel battle worn, and I could see why. I could see why with all these cards. Show me this Two of Pentacles, please, for Gemini. Whoop, that went pretty far. You have victory. That ship coming in. Perfect. Show me this. Oh, 9. Yeah. Beware of greed. All right, there might be someone in your life that is on the greedy side, or you could be experiencing some greed once things start going better for you. Either way, there is a warning here. It's a small one. I wouldn't worry about it too much. But there is a warning about greed. There is a warning and what you're leaving behind. So you're going to be leaving something behind here. It is a big thing. I mean, with this Hierophant, this is a major arcana. This could be a relationship that you committed to. This could be a mindset that you've had for a very long time. You are irritated enough and upset enough and feel disturbed enough to where this whole thing is going to force you to look at things differently. And listen, you have abundance here. You have virgin's milk here. You have the star on this card. You have so many things that are possible for you here, Gemini. And I think that the work you have to do is letting go of something. You have to let go of something, and for each of you it'll be different. You'll know. Is it a mindset that you've carried a long time? Is it a responsibility that you have, or that you think you have from your past? Is it a relationship that you need to end? Is it causing you a lot of ill health? It looks like it to me. And it also looks to me like you have more control than you think you do. And by the next moon cycle, if you do this work, you're going to feel the difference. You're going to go from this to this. I wish you all the luck. I will see you in your December extended reading. Remember, my readings are always free. Namaste. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your full moon love reading. Let me put this, where is it? Put it up here. Sorry about that. Okay. So we have coming into the month. Okay. This is where you are coming in. This is Leo energy. As you can see, something has zapped your strength. Something has made you feel on the weaker side. And coming in with the void here, it is darkness. You might be going through a period of depression, isolation, introspection. There is something that's definitely zapping your strength, though, and making you feel less than yourself, right? Here, this is what you're learning, right? You're learning to hold on to certain things. Maybe you were unable to hold on to, this could be different for all of you. But it's something that you're holding on to that's valuable to you. And it obviously is a relationship, because this is a love reading. Now, what we're receiving this month. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you. This is a full moon cycle on the table. It's from the full moon in November until the full moon in December. Okay? So what you are receiving during this time is beautiful. You have the Nine of Pentacles. It's abundance. It's my favorite Pentacle card. I like it even better than the 10, to be honest with you. So this is you receiving abundance in all forms, right? What you're leaving behind is this Aries energy, but it's inverted. So you may not have been feeling fertile. You may not have been feeling loved. You may have not have been feeling high on anyone's priority list, or feeling particularly, you may not be feeling particularly beautiful or attractive, but you're leaving this behind and you're stepping into this beautiful energy, which is the benevolent guide. And this is a spirit guide who's basically on your side. You know, whatever your spirit guide means to you, it could be it could be God, it could be the angels, it could be an ancestor that has passed over. It's something you individually would look at as a spirit guide, and it's a benevolent force. And so this is really nice. You do have at the bottom of the deck Justice, Libra energy, and that's what you may not see coming at the end of this journey, some sort of justice that you're going to receive. And I would say with this card, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, abundant card. So show me the strength. Show me the strength reversed. You have, what you are searching for here is happiness. You have lost your happiness coming into this cycle. Something happened to create this for you. Show me this Four of Pentacles, please. Show me this Four of Pentacles. Show me this Four of Pentacles. I'll take both. So yeah, look, it shows you holding on to something. Remember I told you were holding on to something? It looks like there's a reconciliation on the table if you want it, Cancer. And you have, all right, so yeah, there is some problem revolving around a reconciliation, but it's on the table. You can have what you want. If you are looking to get back together with someone, it's not going to come without its problems, but it's on the table as an option for you if that's what you want during this lunar cycle. You have what you're leaving behind here. Show me what you're leaving behind. Let's clarify what you're leaving behind. You are leaving behind, it says, older woman. Now, yeah, this Empress reverse could absolutely represent an older woman. This could be your mother, to be honest with you. I try not to use sex even with these cards because it's genpop reading. But I have to tell you, with this Empress and this it could be a family member, a person you're involved with. There is somebody you're involved with that you might have to leave behind, or that you should consider leaving behind. They could just inject toxic energy into your life, you know. So that's something that needs to be released. That is, of course, your choice. Show me this Nine of Pentacles, please. Nine of Pentacles. Unsettled times. You need to plan ahead. So honestly, I believe that you're going to be receiving some sort of a windfall, some sort of an abundant thing. You need to plan ahead. You need to plan ahead once this happens. The reconciliation is on the table, okay? If you are getting back together with someone, and that is your abundance, and that is your choice, it's going to come with its share of problems that you have to plan. You can't be blind to them, in other words. Yes, you could move ahead with this person. Yes, you can have a new chance with this person. You could go from the black void into this beautiful, colorful energy. However, you need to plan for the future and iron out your problems. Iron out whatever problems led you to this and try to sort through them. So that's planning for your future, right? If this was money, I would say start saving, start planning. Because it's a relationship, same thing. Start ironing things out. So this way, whatever creases, whatever wrinkles are in the situation causing this problem, you can iron them out so they're no longer a problem. They don't threaten your future. If you split this in half, you can see how beautiful the energy you're moving into is. This is a possibility. This is a choice. I really wish you the best. And don't forget, I have an extended, longer love reading on the table in December. And everything's always free. Namaste. Happy full moon. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your full moon love reading. Okay, so this is a complete lunar cycle, starting with the full moon in November, reaching all the way into the full moon in December. And this is just love, so if you're interested in money, this probably isn't a good reading for you. All right, so let's get started. We start the lunar cycle with you not really being yourself here. You have Leo reversed, so you may be stepping into this cycle not feeling your best. There's something lacking in your stamina or some other thing. Here, it's what you're learning in it, and you may feel that you're learning to not be quite as passionate. And when I say passionate, I don't mean sexually. I mean not as aggressive with the person in question here. Or if you're single, aggressively searching, because you do start the month off here with Venus, which is beautiful for a love reading. It's your intent. Your intent is pure. Your intent is beautiful. It's a beautiful card. As we reach into the bottom, the next, this is, antimony. This is fierceness. It's very aggressive energy. And it could be a great card if it's directed properly, but it does border on being too aggressive, and it's a little bit of a warning. So what you're learning maybe is to be a little bit less aggressive with the person you're caring about. And if you're single, to maybe be a little bit less aggressive in general, as aggressive, a less, a little bit less Leo-like, honestly. But it's a small warning, because fierceness coming from here to here, in my opinion anyway, is very good energy. And what you don't see coming is forward motion. You do have some Cancer energy there on the table. So let's keep going. What we have here is what you're leaving behind. And what you're leaving behind is waiting around, or doing nothing, or just waiting for something to happen. Those days are going to be left behind. And what you're stepping into is, and what you're receiving is beautiful lover's energy. This could be a choice you're making. This is Gemini energy. It could be a person that's coming into your life. We're going to clarify these cards though. So let's see. I'll take a little bit off of each. And show me the Strength reverse. Leo coming into the month here, an older woman. All right, so you may have dealings with an older woman. All right, so this could be a woman or a man, depending on what you're attracted to. Somebody that's zapping your strength. Actually, it doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. Like, let's say you have a mother that's just being a pain in the neck, and that's zapping your strength, and it's affecting your month. That could be too. It doesn't necessarily have to be the woman, but it very well could be that too. It depends. For each of you, it's going to be different. Now show me what this Ace of Wands reversed means. You have someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Could that be you, Leo? I don't know. It could be. We talked about you being a little bit too aggressive, and I don't think aggressive is the right word. I think it's something else. There is some sort of energy that you're learning, and this is what you're learning. You're learning to approach your relationship differently, or you're learning to approach love relationships differently. Now, over here, what you're leaving behind, Moon, there's going to be changes in your life. Yeah, you're leaving behind this stuck energy. There is some sort of a stagnant, stuck energy, or something that, or it could be that you're waiting on a relationship. If you're single, that's a possibility too. Either way, you're leaving this behind. And show me the Lovers, please. Show me the Lovers. Tiger. Okay, then. All right, listen. It is what it is. You're a Leo, okay? Like I said at the beginning of the reading, this card could go either way, right? You could be coming from the lack of strength to this could be looked at as a beautiful stepping into your energy card, especially with the tiger there. Whoever this is in your life is going to appreciate your energy, okay? Is going to appreciate, if this is a new relationship coming from an old relationship, this person did not appreciate your energy in its natural form. This person will. If this is one relationship, then your relationship itself is going to go through some changes, and this person may come to understand that this is just your nature and that they need to appreciate you for what you are. This is an interesting reading. You're learning something, but whatever it is you're learning isn't going to squash who you are. Who you are is going to stay intact. Who you are is going to stay fierce. But you are learning to soften certain things about yourself, and somebody else is going to be learning to appreciate certain things about you. So overall, this is a good reading. You're moving from Venus to fierceness, from lack of strength to tiger. You're leaving behind this stuck energy, and you're moving into forward motion. Beautiful reading. I will see you in December. If you're looking for a longer love reading, something more intricate, we're going to be doing that then. It's an extended love reading, and it's free. As always, happy full moon, Leo. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your full moon reading. This is going to be a complete cycle. So it will be from the full moon in November until the full moon in December. And this is going to be strictly love. So with that said, let's start with where you're starting from. You're coming into this energy with the energy of Pluto. Pluto is a scorpionic planet. It's a planet of transformation. It asks us what needs to be done away with, and what else needs to be rebirthed. So it's the planet of birth and transformation, and it's weighing heavily on you at the beginning of this cycle. So starting from the beginning here, we have what you're coming into this with, and along with Pluto, it looks like you may be juggling more than one thing, things that typically are important. This obviously may be maybe more than one relationship. This may be your job and a relationship. It's you juggling two things, trying to keep balance. Many times this has to do with other family members. So like if you have children from another marriage, or someone else you're involved with has children from another marriage, and they're trying to juggle the past with you, your mother, your parents, or, like I said, two relationships. But it is coming in fairly strong that you're trying to juggle two important things at once. Now, what you're learning during this time, it looks like at least one of you may have a fear of abandonment, a fear of being left behind. And what you're learning during this time is to be a little bit less feeling a little bit less on edge about it, defensive about it. You're learning to let go of that energy a little bit, and that's for some of you, not all of you. It came in strongly, so someone absolutely needed to hear that. Now, on the receiving end, what you're receiving during this time is illumination. These are two major arcana, so this is pretty important energy. And what you're receiving during this time period is an illumination on an injustice that may have been done to you. There is some sort of light being shown on an injustice, and it's fairly important during this time. You have Libra and Cancer energy there. So now moving over here, what you're leaving behind some stress. I could imagine that this energy is very stressful, and towards the end of this lunar cycle, you'll be leaving behind some stress, and you will there is going to be an energy that you may have felt at the beginning of the month, like you were going to walk away, or someone was going to walk away, and that might be where this fear and abandonment and defensiveness comes from. For some of you, it's going to be this fear that someone's walking away from you or leaving you, and that feeling is going to dissipate. For others of you, it might be you perhaps entertaining the thought of walking away from something, but that feeling will dissipate if that is indeed what you're feeling. And so now what's interesting is you have pulled the sap of the moon plant over here, and that's what you're leaving with, and it goes together with this. If you think about it, the moon is very, very important in this reading for many reasons. For the obvious ones, because it is a full moon reading, but for others, the moon has come up twice, and with this sap of the moon plant, it is it's the sacred water of the subconscious. So what's subconsciously going on in a situation will be brought to light. Remember when I said there was an injustice? There is some sort of underlying imbalance or injustice going on that's going to be brought to light. And you are probably going to be collaborating with other people, or at least with one other person, on this subject matter. And that was at the bottom of the deck. So when all is said and done and the smoke clears from this, you're going to be discussing what is going on out in the open rather than it being so hidden. Now, let's clarify some of this. I'll take half this deck and we will clarify. Now, show me this Two of Pentacles. You have problems to be resolved. Yes, I would definitely say so. You come into this energy with the idea of juggling two things, trying to keep balance. Balance is on the table. Some of you might be struggling with balancing more than one thing, and this needs to be resolved, and you are aware of that. What you're learning here with this fear of abandonment, it might center around a woman. Now, this woman might be something from your distant past, like a mother, and this might be where this fear of abandonment comes from, if that's what you're suffering with. But there is a woman involved in this situation for some reason. Now, I'll take the other half of this deck, and I will clarify these. You have what you're receiving here with this Justice card and the Moon. What is Virgo receiving? Show me. Clarify this, please, for us. Clarify this, please, for us. Okay. You have whale. Right. Going deep. The whale signifies to me going deep, and this is a very deep thing. It's a deep situation that you're going to uncover, and it really does match with the rest of the reading, and something to do with the month of May. Now, the month of May could be someone's birthday. It'll be different for all of you. It could be something that actually occurred in May, or this whole thing started a journey in May. There's something that might have happened in May that you're either unaware of or aware of, and it's coming to the surface and being dealt with now. But keep in mind that the month of May is important in some way. Now show me what Virgo is leaving with. Please clarify for us. Please clarify. Shrewdness, resourcefulness. Right. So you're going to be coming into a knowledge. There's going to be light shed on a situation that is going to it's going to bring out your innate intelligence, Virgo. You're going to learn how to handle this situation in such a way where it's going to be resolved. It's cloudy, but Pluto is making it explode. Whatever is going on, Pluto is bringing it to the surface so it can be dealt with. Now, I don't know whether you were choosing not to deal with something because it was just easier to not deal with it and try to juggle it, or someone else was putting you in this energy. But either way, Pluto is coming in to explode things and to make things come back together in such a way where something's illuminated. And you're going to come to grips with this. Now, I don't see too many cups here. So I think that whatever love situation you're in, love itself isn't the problem or the solution. It's logic. There's some logical thing that's being opened up for you to deal with to bring more love into your life. This is a love reading. So the fact that there's no cups here tells me that it's not lack of love that's the problem. It's not lack of anything except the way some people, maybe you, are trying to do this. Now keep this in mind. I am being asked to draw another card, and I haven't done that so far, but I am going to do that for you. Show me one more card for Virgo, please. Show me what Virgo can walk away with from this reading. Show me one more card for Virgo, please, Spirit. You have pulled Earth. Yeah, your element, Virgo. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So you're being called into your own element here. Your Earth is a very stable, balanced, strong element. And you may have been in a position where you were trying to juggle things, therefore leaving it a little bit unbalanced. I mean, there's no way you can be grounded and trying to juggle at the same time. So you're being called into the situation to approach it from a logical Earth way. Get rid of all the logical blockages so all the cups can shine through. I hope this helped. I will see you on your next journey in December. If you're looking for a longer love reading, we're going to take a deep dive in the extended for December. All you have to do is click notify. It's always free. Happy full moon. Hello Libra, welcome to your full moon reading. Just to recap a little bit, this is a complete full moon cycle from the full moon in November all the way until the full moon in December, and this is love only. Okay, let's begin. So what's interesting is you have the golden rose coming into the month, and coming into the month is the golden rose is basically something that may be a secret. You may be keeping something a secret. It could be your feelings for someone. It could be a relationship. It's something that you wish to cherish. You wish to keep secret. You wish to keep close to you. For others of you, it is just something super valuable to you that you wish to keep for yourself. The golden rose is a beautiful energy. Now, you're also coming into the month, into the lunar cycle with temperance reversed. It's sort of an unbalance. Sagittarius energy. It is, you may be feeling not stable, unbalanced, unable to create the thing you'd like to create. Now, as we're going through the month, what you are learning is to do away with the anxiety, the depression that may come along with this feeling. You're going to learn how to negate that and put it into perspective. And we'll clarify everything to get a better picture of it. Now, what you're receiving, interestingly enough, is it's definitely problems within a relationship. You're receiving these problems for a reason. Over here, what you're leaving with is a gift, is something that you may not have seen coming. And in a love reading, this is a gift from the universe, from your ancestors, from your spirit guides. It is a gift. You're leaving this lunar cycle with a gift, and you're also leaving this lunar cycle with Jupiter energy, which is the planet of expansion, of success. So although you may be going through a tough time with someone during this time, you're leaving with a certain energy here of expansion, success, and hope. And what's great is that at the bottom of the deck, this deck has all the tarot cards plus some bonus cards. And you have pulled the bonus card of a beautiful relationship, something that's reciprocated, something that's right side up. And this is what you don't see coming, or what you may not see coming during this difficult time. It is a difficult time. It's not absolutely horrible, but it's difficult. You feel imbalanced. You may feel anxious and depressed. You may feel upset that a relationship is not going the way you want it to go, or hasn't taken off the way you'd like it to. But keep hope, okay? Because you have this at the bottom of your deck, you have this going into the month, and you also have this. So let's clarify some of this stuff. Show me this imbalance that Libra is dealing with. This imbalance. Yeah, you have a disappointment underneath this imbalance. You're disappointed in a love situation in your life. I usually don't take all three, but I will for you. And it says, you may feel that this situation is dangerous. It could be dangerous to your heart, your well-being. And you do have the wish card. So you're wishing for this situation to be different. Now, here on what you're learning, show me this anxiety. You have underlying this anxiety, you do have good fortune. You do have the birth or conception of a child or enterprise. And yes, this obviously could be an actual child that is making this more difficult, or an underlying blessing. But for many of you, this is just the inception of newness. This is underneath all this anxiety. Try to keep a little bit of hope with this rose, because there is something that's coming together. And you may not feel it during this lunar cycle, but you may feel it towards the end, okay? So we have receiving. What are you receiving? Show me this Two of Cups reversed. You are on the right path. So even though this Two of Cups reversed energy might be on your path during this lunar cycle, be aware that you are on the right track, and you're heading towards this Jupiter energy. Show me this Ace of Pentacles, please. Show me this Ace of Pentacles. Show me this Ace of Pentacles. Boom. Love it. This is what you're leaving the cycle with. Happiness. The Sun. An offer. So try to have hope here, Libra. You look like you're on the right path. It looks like it's not easy. It looks like you are going through it, as they say, but there's a lot of hope here for this situation. So try to keep the hope, and understand that when you leave this lunar cycle, Jupiter is on your side. If you would like a more in-depth love reading, I am going to be doing an extended love reading in December, free. I will never ask you for money. This is going to be just a longer love reading. So click notify and enjoy your full moon. Namaste. Hello Scorpio, welcome to your full moon love reading. This is going to be a complete lunar cycle from the full moon in November all the way to the full moon in December. It is strictly relationships and love. If you would like an extended love reading, I'm going to be posting absolutely free extended love readings in December. So click notify and you will be informed. I will never ask you for money. So with that said, let's get started. You're entering the month with this beautiful benevolent guide energy, which is great. You are being guided through this journey, which is wonderful. It's great energy to start this with. It means that regardless of what happens on this journey, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You may feel starting out that you are lacking some choices here. You may feel bogged down in some way. You may feel like you have very limited choices, but what you are learning on this journey is that not only do you have choices, but you don't have to accept anything. You could be choosy. You could choose to fold your hands in front of you for some choices, and for other choices, you can just keep them close to you. And that's a beautiful energy. Now, what you're receiving during this time is a lot less battle fatigue. You're not fighting, I don't know if that's the right word. You're not in recovery mode. Maybe in the past you have felt like you were constantly recovering from some disappointment, some battle, some fight. And this new energy means you're no longer feeling fatigued from something, that's also very good. Now, what you're leaving with is the power to walk away and leave a situation. I'm not saying you're leaving this situation, but you might actually be leaving a situation with another person to move on to better things together, which is beautiful. Now, with the nebula here, as you're exiting, you might be moving into a territory where you can't see where it's going to end up. This is like a trip of faith. You're going to have it's almost like blind faith. The nebula is fog. It is not being able to see clearly. But in this situation, it leads right to the strength card, which was at the bottom of the deck. So your journey on faith, and this journey could be a literal one where you're going somewhere with someone, you're relocating, you're going on vacation, but this could also be just a journey along through life with someone by your side, and both of you are going on faith. There may be things working against you. There might be people saying this will never work or whatever, but you're both saying, hey, we believe in this situation, so we're going on faith. And it leads you straight into this Leo energy of total strength and unity. So let's start. You feel like you have no choices at the onset of this. Yeah, you may feel that there's outside forces. And when I say outside forces, I'm not really it could be money. It could be that's money's holding you guys back. You feel like you don't have the choices and the opportunities, because this is, especially in money matters. So you might feel that the 3D world is affecting your relationship. What you're learning here is that you have choices, at least the important ones. And it says there's a younger woman involved. Now, yeah, for some of you, this could be absolutely a woman, or it could be this could be male or female. This is a genpop reading, but there is someone else involved in this. So it very well could be the person that you have connected with, and you've made that choice. You've folded your arms in front of you, saying, okay, I don't need that. I already have my cups. Okay, let's grab the other half of this, and we will look at what you're leaving behind. Looks like here you're leaving behind something as a couple. If you're having problems in this relationship, I look at this as very temporary because you're being guided here. You have, you feel like something is lacking in your life. Okay, for sure. But this is you moving away from something together. You do have claw here as well, and it says be careful, don't take too many risks. Okay, I mean, yes, the nebula will make it feel very risky. You're moving towards something here, Scorpio, you are, and the nebula might make it feel very risky. And if you're single, you may feel like you're risking something by taking this act of faith. If you're coupled with someone, you might feel similarly. You might say, you know, this isn't logical, but yet somehow I'm drawn to do it. What Spirit is saying is that they are here guiding you through this, and try not to have fear, because in the end you are taking a journey to find your strength, and you're going to find your strength together as a couple. I would not worry about this. I'm being called to draw one more card for you. Show me one more. Show me one more for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Whoop. You know, the only other person so far, the only other sign I was called to draw another card for was Libra, I believe. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So this is a trust card, and this is a trust card. Actually, so is the nebula, because you cannot see through this fog. You cannot see to the end through this nebula, but you're being asked to trust the journey. I hope this helped. If you'd like that extended reading, just click notify, and I will see you in December. Happy full moon. Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your full moon love reading. This is going to be strictly love, and it is going to be from the full moon in November, the whole lunar cycle until the full moon in December. This is going to be short and sweet. If you're looking for a more extended look or a different look at your love life, if this may not resonate with everybody, you could click notify and you will receive a full moon extended a full extended love reading in December, and it's always free. That said, let's get started. You're coming into the month, and this is the card of healing. You're healing from something that may have happened in your past. You're healing from maybe a series of things that may have happened in your past. You are coming into the month grasping, trying to find stability, maybe trying to find someone to hold on to. And it definitely looks as though you're trying to hang on to something here in this card. This is one of the bonus cards of the tarot deck. Now, over here, what you're learning is love. It could be self-love. This could be love in general. You're learning what love is supposed to feel like, what love is supposed to be in your life. The Ace of Cups is a beautiful new beginning. Now, over here, what you're receiving is the idea. In the past, you may have felt as though you were being breadcrumbed. You may have felt that you were receiving the minimal amount of effort, support. What you're receiving, at least perhaps towards the end of this, is either the knowledge or the actual receiving of something tangible. Or it could be the knowledge that what you have been receiving isn't what you thought it was. Now, over here, what you're leaving with is a truth. Interestingly enough, you have 3 aces in this reading. The sword of truth is, in my opinion, the bottom line thing that you need in order to go forward in any venture or in any relationship. The truth is necessary. So you have the beginning of love, the beginning of the truth, and ending with the beginning of passion. You have fire, water, and air. And in a love reading, this is just beautiful energy. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is some passion, is some fire, could be emulating from you. What you are leaving with is the ash of something that, from your past, the ash of something that perhaps you could not hold on to. You couldn't hold on to it for whatever reason that this could be something actually that you're letting go of right now, something that you put in perspective by the end of the lunar cycle. You're like, okay, I'm letting go of that. I know what love is now. I know, and you're rewarded with this passion. It's going to be different for all of you. So there is no rule that this reading needs to fit, number one, and number two, that the way I am interpreting it is several ways because there's so many people watching. So yes, you come into the month either searching for something or trying to hang on to something. You learn about love in some way, whether that is self-love or whether that is someone showing you love. You are no longer accepting breadcrumbs, or you're no longer looking at a situation like it was anything but breadcrumbs. It was not what it seemed to be. You are learning a truth. You're putting something to rest here. You're going from healing to putting something to rest to passion. The beginning of a passionate relationship. So you have here coming into the month, you have someone who's very stubborn. This could be you, Sagittarius. It could be you stubbornly holding on to something here. It could be you stubbornly reaching back towards something that honestly doesn't belong anymore. What you're learning here, show me what Sagittarius is learning here. You're learning how to not be so prideful, perhaps. You're learning to not be so prideful. It says, beware of great pride and self-love. So that might hit for some of you. The fact that you have a lot of self-pride and your choices reflect that. What is Sagittarius receiving? 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 Sagittarius is receiving too many cards. Let's start over. Show me this breadcrumb energy for Sagittarius. Yeah, you are highly thought of. No more breadcrumbs for you. You are moving into a situation where you are going to feel passion. You're going to feel valued. Show me this Ace of Swords. Show me this Ace of Swords. Show me this truth. The truth is wealth. And because this is a love reading, I am not going to look at this like it's anything but abundance in love. That's a wealth. People who are loved in the right way are wealthy. So you are learning, Sagittarius, something during this lunar cycle. You're learning to let go of something. You're learning to perhaps not reach for the same thing that you couldn't hold on to before. You're moving forward. You're learning about self-love. You're learning about what you want and do not want. And you are, as a result, walking away with one thing in ashes and one thing that is tangible that you'll be able to keep with you. And you're ending in passion. If you'd like an extended reading, like I said, I'm not asking you for money. Just click notify and you will get an extended love reading, perhaps a different perspective on this in December. Don't forget to watch your Sagittarius birthday reading too. That's a pick a card just for you. Happy full moon, Sagittarius. Hello Capricorn, welcome to your full moon reading. This is a full lunar reading, meaning it's going from the full moon in November all the way to the full moon in December. This is strictly love. If you're looking for an extended love reading, my readings are always free. I'm never going to ask you for money, and there'll be an extended love reading in December. All you have to do is click notify. That said, let's get to the reading. We have you coming into the month. You might be in a bit of a fog. You might feel that you may feel foggy in general. You may feel like you don't know where something is going. You may feel like you're lacking some information. You may feel very much like walking away from a situation. And you may be tired of being battle worn from a certain situation. It looks like a little bit of, I'm not going to say exhaustion, but you might be tired of being tired. You may want to just walk away. You may feel foggy about the whole situation. Over here, what you're learning is that there may have been an injustice done to you. This may be from someone in your life now or from someone in your past, but you're going to be learning about something that happened to you behind your back, in my opinion. Over here, what you're receiving is the grounded energy of the Queen of Pentacles, stepping into your energy, into your own element. You're going to be receiving that gift, and you're going to have what it takes to fight for what is yours. This could be about a divorce, for sure. For some of you, this could be about you fighting for a relationship and actually winning. This could be the fighting for what's yours as a result of an injustice that you learn about. Okay? Over here, what you're leaving this lunar cycle with is action. This would be a card of inaction, of, I guess, peace. I'm not saying you're not going to be peaceful, but you're certainly not going to be inactive, because you are about to achieve a harvest of some kind. So now, at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the forward movement of the Chariot. Major Arcana, okay? You have Major Arcana about something you are learning. You're going to learn something that's actually pretty big. You're going to have forward movement after the smoke clears. There may be some fighting. But whatever you're fighting for, you're going to win the situation. You're going to attain your harvest here. So let's see. Let's pull some cards to clarify this. Show me what Capricorn is coming into this energy with. Show me what Capricorn is coming into this energy with. Show me what Capricorn is coming into this energy with at the beginning of the month. You have a period of depression. So yeah, this might be you might be coming into this situation in a fog, in a little bit of a depression. I don't see major depressive cards here, but something that's making you feel you're tired of feeling this way. All right, you're looking to get away from this feeling. What you're learning, show me this injustice, please. Affairs with your family. This very well, I mentioned it before, it might be a divorce situation. It might be something within your family that you learn that some sort of injustice was done to you, Capricorn. Show me what Capricorn is receiving with this Queen of Pentacles. Show me, please, with this hard work ahead. So with this Five of Wands, I would say that there is a little bit of work here that you need to get done, but the truth is you do emerge the winner here. What Capricorn is leaving behind? Capricorn is leaving behind a different, all right, so you're switching hats here, Capricorn. You're going from a person who walks into this lunar cycle depressed, a little foggy, wanting to leave, wanting to relieve themselves of this whatever it is. You go from that to you leave this lunar cycle with action and wearing a completely different hat, a different role, a different situation, perhaps, new knowledge, a harvest, an action. This Chariot and this action card tells me that you are just going to jump into a brand new role, and this is going to be a thing of your past. This is your future here, your harvest. I hope that this was helpful to you. I know it's very brief. Capricorn is having a pick a card birthday reading next month, so be sure to be around for that. And I wish you all the best, Capricorn. Happy full moon. Hello Aquarius, welcome to your lunar reading. This is going to cover the full moon in November all the way to the full moon in December, a complete lunar cycle. It's going to be fairly brief. If you're looking for an extended love reading, all my readings are always free. I'll never ask you for money, and I'll be doing an extended love reading in December. So just click notify and you will be notified of that. Now, let's get started on this. What you have here entering the month is the great work. And you also have the Three of Swords. You might be carrying with you a heartbreak or a pain or a disappointment. And this asks the question, when will I be recognized? When will I be seen? You might be feeling unseen. You might feel like this might very well be a third-party situation that you've gotten yourself involved in somewhere, for some of you anyway. And for others of you, you just feel very unseen. You feel very hurt by something that happened in your past. What you're learning here is to perhaps not be so stubborn and determined in the wrong, for the wrong people. You may feel a pull to be stubbornly devoted to someone, as a fixed sign. I could see that, right? You love someone, you've dedicated something to them, and so you're determined to see it through. And what you're learning is that that's not always the right way to be. Sometimes red flags mean something. So as we move along the journey here, we have what you're receiving this month, and what you're receiving is a way to fight back. This could be, it could mean so many different things to different Aquarians. It could be a legal battle, honestly. This could be you just defending yourself finally, but you are receiving the gift of being able to defend yourself, and what you deserve type energy. Over here, what you are leaving with, ironically, is you have 2 5s here, right? What you're receiving is the ability to defend yourself. What you're leaving with is the no need to defend yourself. You've done it already. You are pulling out of that game, whatever that is, whatever that means to you. And over here is a warning. I'm not saying it's a warning. It could be a warning for the people in your life. To be honest with you, there's smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire, right? So you need to understand that you're going in with this very sad energy, and you're coming out with this fire energy. And the smoke here, it's sort of like, it's stealthy, it's seductive, right? It rises, it disappears, it travels. It is the nature of smoke, right? And when it's present here in this reading, the senses are aroused and enticed, yet the warning of fire cannot be ignored, right? What kind of smoke is it? Was it the fire ritual, an accident? Does the smoke carry notes of incense and herbs, or is it laced with fear-stricken sense of destruction? Yeah, that's for each of you to figure out, but the truth is I see no real warnings here, all right? This might be a warning for other people in your life. This might be many things, but I have a feeling because it leads to the Emperor. This is the bottom of the deck for you. The Emperor is Aries energy. It's very strong energy. It's coming into your power energy. This could be somebody that is coming towards you after all the smoke clears. This could be you stepping into your power, going from feeling powerless and unseen to being the Emperor, sitting on your throne and knowing and having and just not bending. So either this is someone that's coming towards you through the smoke, or it's you stepping into your own. Now let's see. Let's clarify some of this stuff. Let's see. Show me the Three of Swords for Aquarius. You have problems to be resolved. I would say so, Aquarius. Show me the lesson here. You're learning that there's obstacles to overcome. Yeah, you have obstacles to overcome. Problems to be resolved at the beginning of this lunar journey. Let me just stick this in somewhere. Okay. What is Aquarius receiving? Show me this Five of Swords, please. Throne, position of authority. I would say so, Aquarius. You have the Emperor here. You're receiving a throne. Now, are you receiving the throne that sits next to this Emperor, or are you yourself getting into this throne? Show me what Aquarius is leaving with. Show me what Aquarius is leaving this lunar cycle with. The Tower, but it's a solid foundation, success. So, yeah. Listen, I consider this a great reading. I'm an Aquarian. I had to resist the impulse to do this first before any of the other signs. I'm trying to go in order, okay? But I'm very happy with this reading. I see you going from a period of heartbreak, and for some of you a third-party situation, for some of you just not being seen, to you overcoming these problems and stepping into your power, perhaps towards someone who is deserving of it, someone who does see, someone who does understand the value in you. I'm going to pull one more card for Aquarius. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. Okay, Aquarius, you have received the 7 star sisters, which is great. The star obviously is the sign of Aquarius. It says birthing creations, the tapestry of expression. I always consider any star card to be a symbol of Aquarius. You are stepping into your power, Aquarius, and you may be attracting someone who sees your worth. You have to leave behind a situation that was beneath you. I mean, the truth is, it was beneath you. So let's move on. We're going to move on, Aquarius. The next lunar cycle, you're going to find yourself in a different mindset. Claim it, okay? Now, if you're looking for an extended love reading, my readings are always free. I'm never going to ask you for money, and the extended reading will be in December if you're looking for a different perspective. I wish you all the best. Happy full moon. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your lunar full moon reading. We are going to be going from the lunar cycle from November to December, full moon to full moon, okay? This is going to be love relationship only. If you're looking for any money readings and stuff like that, just click notify and you'll be notified of when those readings are posted. Let's get started. You are coming into the month perhaps with some anxiety, depression, maybe insomnia. You are also, on your shoulder, you have the blue temple, which is expansion. The Azure Vault is just a beautiful energy. So regardless of how you may be feeling outwardly, you have a passenger with you, and that passenger is the celestial realm. It's the imagination. It's expansiveness. Now, hold on to that word while we finish this reading. Expansiveness. What we have here is what you're learning. And what you're learning, you may be learning that a relationship in your life is not what you hoped it would be, or what you wanted it to be. Over here, what you're receiving are more choices. During this cycle, you're going to see that you have more choices than you gave yourself credit for. Over here, what you're leaving with is, this would be a sense of abandonment, left out in the cold. This was reversed. So what you're leaving with is you're leaving this behind. You're leaving this feeling behind, and you're entering into a Jupiter realm. This is great because Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So you're coming with this passenger. I think of it like you remember in Dexter, the dark passenger? This is the light passenger. This is the passenger that is coming with you as you enter this journey. Yes, you may be sad. Yes, you may be upset. Yes, you may be mourning the end of something. But this expansive energy is with you, and it just blooms. It blossoms into Jupiter, full force, expansion, success, choices, leaving behind this fear or this feeling of abandonment and being left. Now, what you may not see coming is the Seven of Swords energy, which is interesting because you're the last reading I'm doing, and it's the only time I've received a card like this as a bridge to the next lunar cycle. This very well could be, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do something for you I have not done for any of the others. I'm going to pull this card and put it down. This might be you taking something, I'm not saying in a bad way, but taking something of value from this situation and keeping it for yourself. This might be a warning. So I'm going to pull a couple of clarifiers for this. Show me the Seven of Swords for Pisces. Show me the Seven of Swords for Pisces, please. Show me what this card means, please, Spirit. Show me the Seven of Swords for Pisces. Ha. Okay, so Pisces, you might be honestly making off with a brand new relationship here. You have a water sign on the table. You also, at the bottom of the deck, now have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is you creating your own destiny. You're taking it. You have the choices now. You enter the month feeling not so good. Or this, and I keep saying month. You enter this lunar cycle feeling not so good. You have some help that you might not be aware of. You're expanding into this Jupiter consciousness. You are being offered or making off with a new relationship here. Show me this Nine of Swords, please. Show me this Nine of Swords for Pisces. You have stepping into a new experience. I would say so with this Jupiter energy, Pisces. Show me this Two of Cups reverse. Show me this Two of Cups reverse, please. Show me this Two of Cups reverse. You have increase in material. Yeah, all right. So you may have lost something here, Pisces. You may have seen bad things about this person. You may have lost something, but you're going to be gaining something, and this is all about gaining success, choices, and making off with something here. So let me see. Let's expand on these other two. Show me this receiving, please. Show me this receiving. Show me this receiving. You have two, and I'll take them. Someone is extremely stubborn. Sure, you may be very stubborn, Pisces. You may be stubbornly holding on to something that is not for you. It says older woman here. It doesn't have to be an older woman. And the truth is, if you're not attracted to women, it doesn't have to be a woman at all. But you're stubbornly holding on to something here that you maybe you shouldn't be. Jupiter and the blue temple, they're going to show you that you have more control over this than you think. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. Show me this Five of Pentacles energy. I'll take both. You're on the road to success. These people are on a road. They're on a road away from this lack mentality. And you have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. You couldn't ask for more than this. Your job here is to understand what's not for you and let it go. Let go of that energy. You take what's rightfully yours. At the end of this journey, I have a feeling you're going to be offered, you're going to have a choice here. And the universe is asking you to make the right choice. Take the right choice that's rightfully yours. You're absolutely deserving of someone who will recognize you and love you and give you what you need. But you have to make that choice. I hope this helped. I know, I'm sorry for the brevity. I'm trying to keep these nice and short so I can get the whole zodiac in one upload. But if you are looking for an extended love reading, just click notify, and my readings are always free, and I will see you in December. Happy full moon, Pisces.